Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. Every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. And this is a special date on the college football calendar. #1 versus #2 here late in the season. This, folks, is a potential national championship game preview, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Badgers will kick this deep to start us off. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fights off a defender. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Here comes a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And that one is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
Quick completion with the tight end. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. Tackled quickly, but a solid gain. All spotted at the 25 now.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Noles are going to cash in this red zone trip. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up the first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Noles.
Oh, Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down play coming up. The big fullback's got it here. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's a run to the left. A quick spin move. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a first down on a big run like that on 3rd down. You've got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's caught downfield. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? A pop pass on the jet sweep. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Dumps it down to the back. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down here to 26. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Kirk come up with a big play.
Nice job getting that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
He's going to pull it down and run. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first to keep this drive moving.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
He's gone down at the 8-yard line.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Florida State. They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Pickup team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Florida State 14, Wisconsin 0.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Wisconsin offense will take over.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the option play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense and just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught near the sticks. It's Knight. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Defense is coming after him. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And it's caught from inside the 20. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Seminoles. So the offense clicking now, building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. They get him down, but he found a good line in that return. And so the drive starts with pretty decent field position. comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And looking for a big play here. The ball is picked off. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's the running back in the flat. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. First down here for this offense. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Noles will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Wisconsin offense back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Badgers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. That's a design quarterback keeper. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Fighting him off. And the Badgers moving quickly down the field here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Receiver makes the grab. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Knight. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. He'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Gain of 1. Second down coming up.
Wideouts now clustered. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. The call is a quarterback sneak. They try to sneak it, but it goes nowhere. Defense rising up on the goal line. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Breaks loose at the 45. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing sharp plays through the air. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
The Seminoles pick up enough for a first down. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. And they now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Florida State 28, Wisconsin 10.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Hey, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Back in motion now. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Fox. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Pulls it in. It's Gibson. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Seminoles come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback keeps the football. Touchdown, Florida State. And this one is getting ugly.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Wisconsin, 10.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Wisconsin offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. First down and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Second down now after the sack. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And